now you are talking to me, so something is there in your mind about me, so you can just write down. I am not going to give the example of mine, because people will see just I'm just trying to praise myself. So let's take the example of the other, like the Hati ma'am. So when you talk to the Hati ma'am, you must have liked something about her. Obviously, she is an inspiring woman. Everyone gets the motivation from her. So you can write down the Hati ma'am is okay. Okay. So first of all, good afternoon. It is afternoon. Yeah. Good afternoon. And how has your day been so far?
It's good ma'am day. Actually, I'm a nursing staff, home nursing care director. So my daily routine is same. And yeah, but right now I'm a little bit nervous.
Okay. You don't need to be nervous in front of me. We are same. Yeah, yeah. So I would like to know about yourself. What is your name and where are you from? I know you are a nurse that you already mentioned. And I mention only your name and your place and your hobby.
Thank you, ma'am. My name is Sunil Chauhan. I live in Lucknow. I completed my study in Lucknow, and right
Hmm.
now I'm completed
Okay.
couple of. Right now I'm doing a home nursing care job, 24/7, and stay there with people at home. And uh, secondly, I learning English language because I I completed my study on Hindi medium. But right
Mhm.
now it's important because without learning English, I'm not improving myself. I'm not doing take a very good hospital doing a interview. So that's why I'm learning English. And if
Okay.
I talk about hobbies is Hina, just like Mehndi design. And second thing, I reading a book.
Okay. Reading books.
Reading.
Okay, okay. So, okay, let's talk about. Do you want me to introduce myself too?
I know very well, but please, ma'am.
Okay, okay, yeah. So, as you know, my name is Rajni Verma. I'm from Shri Ganganagar, Rajasthan. Currently living here in Jaipur, and I have done already my graduation in Korean. And nowadays, I am a YouTuber, and simultaneously, I provide sessions, paid sessions to the beginners. And with co-learners, I have these practice sessions, which I upload every day on my YouTube channel. Yeah, that's it.
Very ma'am, we helping poor students just like me, and very good opportunity to like my me. Just like
Yeah.
last month, I purchased English Yari session, and
Mhm.
I give a 2 to 3 session, but little bit financial problem, so that's why I skip it. And I
Okay.
choose is a YouTube. It's like a YouTube platform is a very good platform for learning, and
Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
many of people doing video sessions just like you. And English with the Hati madam last week I talking with her, very nice lady. She is
Yeah.
very
She
nice lady.
is. Yeah. Pure-hearted.
We
Yes.
are
Yes. Yes.
talking about you and Rajni ma'am. I said them ki I also connect. I want to connect with Rajni ma'am.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Ma'am, I know very well many of mistakes while speaking. So please check it my level and give me some advice. So what I do for learning.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Okay. So, have you given some interviews? As you mentioned that you need to improve English in order to crack interviews. So, have you given already?
No, ma'am.
No, you haven't
Just
tried yet. You are
no,
just
ma'am. Actually,
okay.
recently I take a last year exam. After 6 months, I will go take a interview like Medanta and normal hospitals. So before I
Mm,
want to grow myself
okay.
because I try to not reject it, not reject to me any one person. Improving
Mm-hmm.
my English.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it's good that you have 6 months in your code, so you can just prepare in 6 months, right? That's good. And what are the things that you do in order to improve? Like as you mentioned, you love to read books. So first, I want to like to know. I would like to know what are the books, which kind of books or genre you are interested in.
Actually, I want to a biography book. I love biography. Right now, I'm reading Subconscious Mind. So daily 2
Power
to
of
3 pages I
subconscious
read.
mind.
Power of
Okay.
Subconscious Mind. Last
Mm-hmm.
week I
It is.
on Amazon app. So
Uh-huh.
this time 30 page. I read it at 30 pages and
Mm-hmm.
daily 30. I read it at 10 to 20 times. Same sentence, same topic, same content. And
Great.
after just like your videos and Dehati Madam videos, daily are listening on 40 to 45 minutes of only listening conversation. And I try to repeat your conversation and your content. I try to repeat just like you're questioning, you are questioning uh, your
Co-learner.
clients co-learner. So I repeated the same question and answering, and I write down, and I front of a standing mirror, and I write down. I speaking on myself. I talk about myself. So this is the same way my learning English, and I follow it last 2 months. I
Hmm.
follow them.
Okay, marvelous. You are doing already a marvelous job here. That you listen to 40 to 45 minutes in a day, then you note down, then you repeat after those, and simultaneously you read book every single day, which is great. And if you repeat those same sentences, they will be registered in your mind. So when you start speaking or have a conversation with someone, you will be able to recall those words immediately. That's good. Okay. Yeah, you mentioned already the listening practice and the reading practice. What about one speaking practice that you do first is just repeat after watching video, while watching video, and second you speak in front of mirror, right?
Same question,
Good.
just like you talk with your co-learner. So
Okay.
just like
You take the question for you and then you give answer.
person acting, just like I'm a Rajni ma'am, and I am co-learner. So questioning
Okay.
myself and
Oh wow, that's lovely. That's something new which will help others too. So guys who are watching this video can also do the same activity in order to improve spoken English. That's great. And it is, I guess, working. Are you able to see some changes or improvement in yourself?
no, ma'am. Actually, I'm not learning a grammar rules because
Hmm.
grammar
You
I do
don't need
not
to.
able to grammar.
Yeah, you
So
don't not need to. Yes.
firstly, 1 month I read in a newspaper, but newspaper is content very tough. It's
Mm-hmm.
like a beginner. Newspaper are used a very long phrases, so that's why it's little bit tough for me.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
so that subconscious
Newspapers,
mind.
they use even the difficult language too. Difficult language, yeah. It is initially it is difficult, but one thing you can do, some tutors, some trainers, like who are teachers for especially government jobs like SSC, banking, UPSC, they teach the Hindi newspaper on YouTube too. So if you are interested in reading newspaper, you can start with them first. Because when I was preparing for banking, I used to watch the Hindu newspaper readings first, videos on YouTube. Then I used to read on my own. So first you can start with those teachers on YouTube.
Okay,
Okay,
I will try.
they explain words first. What are the words they have used in the article? So they share the words, idioms, phrases, and then they discuss the article. Then they even they teach, they explain the Hindi meaning too, whatever is written in the article. They read in front of you how to read fast. They also tell. So there are a lot of teachers. I followed Nimisha Bansal ma'am and the second Vishal sir. They both teach the Hindi newspaper in the morning at 7 a.m. every day. You can just watch, you can start with them first, then gradually you can read on your own. Once you have a lot of vocabulary in your bucket, you know the meanings of the difficult words, advanced words also, then you are able to understand whatever is written in the article. It is difficult because they use really advanced words sometimes, different words which we never heard and which we don't hear them, those words on day to day life, in day to day life. And because of that, it is difficult. Yeah.
I have
Okay, no
completed
problem.
my Hindi medium, and
Uh-huh.
before 3 I'm not able to do one sentence. I'm not sad about myself. I'm not sad about my education. So it's little bit tough for being a student, but yeah, I will try my best, and I'm doing a hard working for learning English.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Okay, okay.
My
So I asked you that you have been doing it for 2 months now, right? So I asked you that you feel the change? Have you felt the change in yourself or any improvement? Mm,
100% improvement myself on my way learning English, and
okay.
I'm feel right now. Firstly, before you conversation, I'm little bit nervous, but right now, I'm comfortable.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you can say before joining the session, I was little bit nervous. Now I am comfortable. Like there is a little issue with grammar, that is you don't need to use
Okay.
am with Somya. Yeah, so it comes, when you do a lot of, if you don't enjoy learning grammar separately, don't go for that. If you feel like frustrated, you don't need to go for that separately. While listening a lot of videos, while reading books, you will get automatically each and every pattern. Believe me, be consistent with this, the only formula. And just believe me, after doing a reading practice for a long period of time and the listening practice, you will get all patterns in your mind without even mugging up the rules. Okay?
Listen, I'm taking time. I'm daily free 2 to 3 hours, so I gives a 1.5 hour only for a learning English. 40 minute I
Wow.
listening and 40 minutes reading in practice.
Mm-hmm. 40 minutes, 40 minutes to listening, 40 minutes
And
to reading. Yeah.
40 minutes to listening and
Yeah.
40 minutes to speaking and writing, reading.
Okay. Okay. So you do the writing practice too.
Yeah, yeah, on
Hmm.
your daily membership, I can create a content, one content, 10 to 20 lines, just like I want a hospital, yeah, I goes, same simple content. I create a simple content, just like I meet first time, their girl, I meet a first time that girl. So what type of conversation? Just like
Mhm. Okay, okay. So that is content, not content. It is content. Okay. Content is when you are happy and satisfied with someone or with something. You can use, if you are happy and satisfied, you can use I'm content with it. And if you are talking about the content which you are writing, which you are reading, so you use simply content. That is content. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Okay. So, yeah. Okay. Next, your hobby is to the Mehndi Hina, right? Something like that. Okay. Ah, that's great, great. Where did you learn, or did you learn on your own?
yeah, yes, ma'am. Only for my learning weapon and my weapon only for mobile phone.
Wow,
So
everything you learn from mobile phone, which is great that you are taking full
I
advantages of this mobile phone, which is, yeah,
want
I
to
appreciate
very
it.
I want to use very well for my improving journey and my learning journey. So I used this weapon, and I am very thankful to this mobile phone and internet.
Mhm. Yeah, that's great. That's great. Okay. Uh, do you have any other question for me?
Yes,
How
ma'am.
many books? Yeah, yeah. Go
I,
ahead.
first,
I
I have a
asked how many books did you read?
only for one, ma'am. Only for one.
Only for one. Okay, yeah, that was my only question. Yeah, go ahead.
I said almost 1 month before 1 month I read a newspaper. Try many of time tries. I understand newspaper, but little bit tough for me because newspaper are used very long phrases and very tough sentences. So I have little bit face some problems. So that's why I purchased a subconscious mind and I read it a very simple English and I totally understand.
Great, great. Okay. So how do you learn vocabulary? Because in that book also there are some words which are a little advanced.
I follow on one channel. I see English. So they ma'am Sonam Ansari ma'am, she's provided a daily 10 vocabulary. So I write down 10 vocabs and I try to make one vocabulary. I make a 2 to 3 sentence. I try to make a 2 to 3 sentences.
So simply, because this is a work she does every single day. She provides words or vocabulary to you or to other learners on YouTube every single day. So the work which happens or every single day or which you do every single day for yourself, you can use simply V1 like I do, I go, I dance, I eat, I sleep, I read. Simply, right?
Mhm.
If you are talking about the other person, like she teaches you every day, she provides content on YouTube every day, she provides 10 vocabulary. So simply she provides, she teaches, like this.
Mhm.
Okay, she provides 10 vocabulary every day on YouTube. So simple present tense, that is like this, you will be able to improve. Okay, and you can use that using one word I make 2 to 3 sentences every day. Using one word I make 2 to 3 sentences every day. So first, you, if you are not comfortable with much of the grammar patterns, only pick one. Like today I'm going to make all the sentences using, as you have a good habit of writing, right? So uh, leverage the skill. So you can just, you know, write down your daily routine first. When I wake up, what I do first, and after completing that, what I do next, how I spend my time, free time, when I talk to my friend, what are the things we discuss together, things like that. Okay, in what I do in the evening, what I do in the afternoon. If you cook or if you make tea, if you make Maggie for anyone, so you can mention those things too. I love cooking, so I cook in the afternoon, or I prefer to cook in the evening because in the afternoon I have to go for the duty or I work there, so I have to give my time, precious time to my patients too, because I love this job. I love spending time with them too. And after coming back, I have to just complete my studies. So I always cook in the evening, or I visit my friends in the evening. I go to park in the evening, or I go to gym. I exercise in the evening. Whatever you do, so you can write down with simple present. Then the second step comes, start writing about the other people. Like right now you are talking to me, so something is there in your mind about me, so you can just write down. I am not going to give the example of mine because people will see just I'm just trying to praise myself. So let's take the example of the other, like the Hati ma'am. So when you talk to the Hati ma'am, you must have liked something about her. Obviously she is an inspiring woman. Everyone gets the motivation from her. So you can write down, the Hati ma'am is my inspiration, and what she does, how she does, what are the struggles she faced. And she just practices for 1 hour in a day. She talks to many people in a day. She is very humble. She comes from a village. So like this, you can write down about third person too. What they do, how she does, like a singular person first, with singular person, like only with the Hati ma'am. So she does, she goes, she likes, she dances, she eats, she sleeps, when she sleeps, whatever comes in your mind. Okay, after that, take plural forms like we, they. We go on party every weekend. If you don't do even parties, still you can make sentences, right? We dance together, we meet, we talk on video calls in a group session, and we participated in the volunteer or in particular operation or any project. We were together, kind of. We have to talk about the we first, then they were, I went there, there were a lot of people, they were from this place, like they came from British or anything. You can write down about using they, about them. Okay, so they were very nice. They tried to learn Hindi little bit, and I taught them Hindi little bit. So they talked to me for some time. I interacted with them in English too. So they learned some word in Hindi, and I learned some word in English from them. Like this, any story you can create using first I, then we, then they, then she. Like this, you will be able to work on your grammar patterns without mugging up the rules. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Mm,
Any question you have for me? Otherwise, we can wind up this session right here.
okay. You are already many of suggestions to me, and
Yeah.
yeah.
And if you want once in a week free session with me. Like I provide some beginners like free sessions too, which I upload my on my YouTube channel. They would be good for the other learners too, like you, who are still beginner, who have just started their journey, trying to learn a lot. So I would love to help you if you want. Like you must have seen on my channel, there are some of the videos with Ruby in the beginner playlist. So, like this, we can discuss, in which I will give some small topics with you, and then you prepare, and then we discuss. So, if you like, I can do that.
On Ruby. I watched many of videos Ruby with
Mhm.
you.
Yeah,
Six already
yeah. When
take them.
we have free time, we conduct sessions, because she also has started recently. It's not too long. I guess 4 or 5 months she has been doing. So in between, whenever I have time, I conduct session.
Yeah, she's improving day by day. Ruby,
Yeah,
I watched the first video and second video. So
yeah.
she's improving day by day and video by
And I
video.
would
So
love to see a drastic change in yourself. And if I would be able to help you, it would be really great for me to help a beginner.
thank you is a very small sentence because
No,
just like
uh-huh.
the session English Yari 200 per session, same content, same just like you because you already a good teacher and good YouTuber.
Thank
So
you.
same
Thank you
in
so much.
meters.
Uh-huh.
So
I Okay. After this session, share your WhatsApp number on my mail. So I'll add you in my WhatsApp. And whenever I have time, I'll let you know, and we can have small topics, small discussions. I would help you. Okay, with that. Yeah. Okay.
I'm really thankful that it's helped me like a very poor and beginner student.
No, 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 it's not like that. I always love to help beginners, because I was there was a time when I was very weak in English, very poor in English. No one helped me. I struggled a lot. I faced a lot of difficulties, some of the embarrassing moments. A lot of things happened to me, and I know how it feels when you are very poor at English. So I always, and that time I used to think like, once I become good at English, I would help other learners. I would help beginners.
You have learners join your channel and thanks to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yeah, they are not able to purchase in your class. Just like Clappingo is very high
Yeah.
paid. In
Yeah.
good, but like students and poor people, so it's little bit tough for
Tough. Yes, I
200
understand.
200
Yeah,
per
yeah. No
session.
problem. We will have session every now and then. Till then, just keep reading, keep speaking in front of mirror, and keep doing the listening practice. You are already doing great job. You are even writing, listening, speaking, and doing the I guess reading everything. So which is great. Keep doing that. Be consistent and be patient with the practice. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Okay then. Bye bye. Have a great day.
Thank you so much. Really, thank you so much.
Yeah, yeah. You're welcome. Bye.
Bye. Take care, ma'am.